Good morning. As the Comptroller of the city, I am delighted to be here today to announce a new initiative in which our office has been working on that will help to move forward the operations of the city. As you know, the city has been using the Kronos system for several years to manage the time and attendance of our employees, our workforce. This has been done since there was an audit by the New York State Comptroller's Office several years ago. Today, we are delighted to announce a further partnership with what the company that now is known as Ultimate Kronos Group, UKG. The implementation of the UKG's advanced technology solution called UKG Ready marks a pivotal step towards the increasing the operational efficiency of the city of Mount Vernon and the administrative framework for our operation every day. The benefits to this new solution will allow employees, first of all, to have greater engagement. That engagement will allow them to enhance their self-service functionality, which will allow the employees to have direct access to their own data and to empower them to be able to increase their own satisfaction around their time and attendance. Secondly, there will be real-time data access. Immediately, the data will be accessed, will be able to be accessed, and will have allowed the administration, the management, to make more informed decisions around the labor and scheduling, improving, of course, the overall management and the planning that happens in the city. Thirdly, the payroll accuracy and efficiency will be improved. Streamlining the process boosts the payroll accuracy and efficiency. It reduces the errors and saves time in trying to go back and rectify those errors. Thirdly, there's the integrated HR solution. This combines the power of the HR leave management, the payroll, and the time the request for time off. It will allow us to deliver personalized, connected, and people-centered experience, all from one single solution. This technology, UKG Ready, is a smarter way to manage our workforce, providing what you need, when you need it, how you need it, and in the most efficient manner. How does this benefit the public? Well, one, as you know, I've always said that we needed to find ways of being, one, more transparent, and also creating greater efficiency in city government. So one, it will improve the community services by allowing our employees to optimize their time, being able to optimize their payroll and the HR functions, allowing the employees to focus in on their work and not necessarily take unnecessary time in order to correct errors with their time and attendance, to manually request their time off, or for our managers to have to manually, with paper, schedule the workforce. In addition, it also increases transparency. Real-time data access ensures that all processes are transparent, that is fostering a trust with the community. Employees and residents can be confident in the decisions that are being made by the management and the supervisors that is based upon accurate data. It will also allow us to be able to better analyze our own workforce time and attendance data. Thirdly, it is about compliance and reporting. A comprehensive workforce management solution helps to ensure compliance with labor, the labor laws, the regulations that go along with those, and also reduce the risk of legal issues, legal penalties, and therefore lowering the amount of legal penalties or settlements that the city would have to pay, and therefore lowering the cost of that is then for our taxpayers. This provides us to be able to audit all of our data and provide the necessary reports to all agencies as necessary. And fourthly, of course, it's about advanced accountability. Accountability is not just at the management level, but it also is at the employee level. Each of us need to be able to manage and be responsible for our own time and our attendance, and to be accountable for that time that we are here, and also be accountable for the times in which we are asking for leave. But also the management has a responsibility as it pertains to managing time and being responsible for ensuring accuracy of the time and attendance when employees work, that they should also receive their compensation for the time in which they have worked. This ensures that everyone is held accountable at all levels, in all roles, and in all responsibilities. Fifthly, it also is cost savings. It increases the efficiency, it reduces the errors in payroll and in the HR processes to translate to a cost savings for the city. These savings can allow us to reinvest into the community programs and services and to ensure that we have an optimized operation of the city. And then lastly, there is better resource allocation. With detailed insight from the real-time data, the city can allocate resources more efficiently and effectively, can ensure that the needs of the community are met properly and adequately. And then there is employee morale and retention, empowering the employees with a direct access to their own data and simplifying the HR and payroll process boosts the morale and the work satisfaction for our workforce. We recognize that our employees are working hard, and we want to make sure that they are also acknowledged and rewarded for the time that they are working, but also that they do not get caught up in the minutia of manual processes. Happier employees are more likely to stay with the city and provide continuity and stability in public service, which is what Mount Vernon seeks to achieve. As it pertains to community engagement, the more efficient the administrative framework is, it will allow us greater focus on community engagement initiatives, fostering a stronger connection between the city government and the residents. These are some of the advantages for both the employees, the operation, and for the community. The next steps are for us to roll out to the employees the system, to provide them with the proper orientation and introduction to the system. The employees who have a city-provided phone will find that the solution has already been installed and pushed to their phones for them to be able to begin utilization once they are trained. Other employees who have their own private phones will then have the opportunity to go to their particular app store and to download the solution free and be able to utilize the system as well. This puts the data, the responsibility, and the accountability right in the employee's hands. Our office will continue to work with also UKG, as well as the HR, the Human Resource Department, and our Human Resource Commissioner to develop the leave portal, which will streamline the process for employees and supervisors to manage and request the extended leave process, i.e., anything more than 3 weeks being out, such as FMLA, leave of absence, etc. And so we are excited about this new opportunity. I want to thank our payroll department underneath the leadership of Elton Williams, and also the staff of the Comptroller's Office for their work in this, and the partnership with HR, HR Commissioner Tennille Peters, and also the other commissioners of the various departments. At this time, we're going to ask that Allie Mercier will come. She is a representative from UKG, and she will then speak with you.
We are incredibly excited to be working with the City of Mount Vernon and look forward to the innovative ways that the city will use UKG to best serve the needs of the people. I'm not an official spokesperson for the company, so if you have any further questions, I'm happy to route you to those public relationship team members so that they can get you someone to talk more about UKG. I'm eager to continue to work with the city. Thank you.
So we have been working with UKG, and we will continue to work with them. In fact, Allie is here today. She's going to be also having some other meetings with some of our department heads, such as fire, and maybe possibly even DPW, to talk about specific needs related to that, and also with our Human Resource Commissioner to drill down on additional advantages to this program. So this is just the beginning. It's not the end to a much more efficient workforce and a much more accountable operation. At this time, we're going to ask that our HR Commissioner, Commissioner Tennille Peters, will come, and she will be followed by our Commissioner of Public Works, Damani Bush, who will tell you about the advantages for their operation.
So we in the HR department are excited about this new initiative and opportunity, as it would allow our department to better manage the employees' time and attendance data. It will afford the employees the opportunity to submit requests for extended time leave, such as leave of absences, FMLAs, and others. We look forward to working with the Comptroller's Office on the next steps to roll out the leave portal. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Damani Bush, Public Works Commissioner. I am extremely excited about this. DPW, we have over 11 bureaus and subsectors within our department with over 200 personnel, and we are the third largest department in the city. So with that said, every day is an operational nightmare to try to manage all of this and making sure that everyone is doing what they have to do. I do agree that this will provide accountability, communication, and efficiency throughout the department. It'll also bridge the gap between City Hall and our field personnel so they can have real-time data and understanding their files and going forward. It'll also help with our mid-level management to making sure that we're working more efficiently in our operations daily. So thank you, Comptroller Morton, in your office. We greatly appreciate it, and look forward to working with you. Thank you.
I do want to personally, of course, thank the mayor, who is, of course, our chief executive officer, who was unable to be here today, but we know that the mayor continues to partner with the Comptroller's Office, the chief financial officer, to make sure that we can find much more efficient ways for government. So we do thank her and her entire staff for the work. Here is what we are aiming to do, is to make city government much more transparent, to make it much more accountable, to make it much more efficient. And we recognize that there are a diversity of operations even within the city government of Mount Vernon. Operations such as the fire and the police are different than other operations. You already heard from our Public Works Commissioner about the diversity of work for them. And those that are out in the field, it's not always easy to clock in and also come to a centralized place to make requests for time and attendance matters. This will help us to be able to manage the time and attendance based upon the very specificity of operation in the individual departments, but to do it underneath of one umbrella, one solution. And so we are grateful for this opportunity. Do want to make sure that we introduce the other folks that are here. You already heard from our Commissioner of Human Resources, Tennille Peters. We also have our Payroll Administrator, Elton Williams here. You already heard from Ali Mercier from the UKG. And then we have our Second Deputy Comptroller, Jean Apollon. You already heard from our Commissioner of Public Works, Damani Bush. And then we have our Assistant Comptroller, the Budget Manager, the guy who doesn't want to give y'all no money about anything, Condell Hamilton. If I'm the worst hatest guy in the city, he's the second. We thank God for them, and thank you. Thank you, and we look forward to the next phases of this and also rolling it out for employees. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to my office. We will be making this information available to you, as well as we will be also organizing employee orientation and training for this solution. Thank you.